morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of a chit chat, get ready with me. I haven't done one of these here on my main channel in a while, so coming at you looking like I just crawled out of bed, because I did. It is Monday morning, so I have to get ready for work, and mostly going to work lately, I have just been slapping on sunscreen and going, but thought I'd put a little bit of effort in this morning. Just a little bit though. So, do you guys want to chat with me a little bit while I get myself ready? I'll show you kind of what I'm doing, talk you through it a little bit. I'll put all of the products that I'm using in the description box below, because mostly I just want to chit chat with you this morning. And then I'll show you my outfit of the day at the end. So, like I said, it's Monday morning, and I had a very lazy, kind of not super productive weekend. And I did this last weekend too, and I need to get back into the habit of, actually being productive on the weekends, because for the most part, during the week, put my blinders on. I just kind of try to make it through the work day, and then getting Austin to where he needs to be in the afternoons and evenings. So a lot of like housework and stuff gets pushed to the weekends, but then if I have a lazy weekend, stuff just doesn't get done at all. Now Friday evening I did a speed clean of the house with the help of all of my guys. We all kind of pitched in. So it's not as bad as it could have been, but my house is a little messy. I need to try to prioritize some time to work on it this afternoon, because otherwise by the time the weekend rolls around again, it'll be a complete and utter disaster. So I'm just pulling out my Remington curling wand that I've had forever and a day. I went to bed last night with my hair still slightly damp, so it's looking a hot mess. I'm going to put some heat on it, see if I can't make it look a little better. I was just going to run a flat iron over it, but I came across the curling wand in the cabinet first, so that's what made that decision for me. I worked a little bit this weekend on some YouTube stuff. I had a night where I went to bed pretty early and then woke up 2 hours later and could not for the life of me go back to sleep. So I was up most of the night on Saturday night. So I worked on getting some stuff done for my YouTube channel. I worked on some YouTube shorts, which I've been trying to post, even though I kind of hate making that kind of content. Filming vertically and editing it into super short stuff, clearly I'm long-winded, so to try to cut things down into like a 15 to 30 second video is really, really difficult for me, but I'm trying because I know that's what the algorithm on YouTube here likes. I don't enjoy it, but hopefully as I get better at it and it's less time consuming, it'll take me longer sometimes to edit a short than it does for me to edit a full-length video. So I worked on that. I got my budget principles for April almost entirely done, which is exciting because the last couple of months I've been working on it the last possible second, and so my sleepless night, I suppose, got me a little bit ahead, which feels good. So I'm also playing with the idea of going back to posting my principles on Etsy. Right now, you can only get them through a YouTube channel membership. And I know that's difficult for some people. Some people have told me that no matter what they do, they can't seem to join my membership. I don't know if it's a YouTube glitch or something. And then other people just don't want to commit to a monthly transaction. So playing with the idea of putting my principles back on Etsy so they're more accessible. Obviously, you won't get the discount that you get from joining my channel membership. Etsy, the reason I wanted to get away from Etsy in the first place is because of how exorbitant the fees are. Etsy really pushes you to promote your stuff. They really want you to advertise with them and boost your posts and that sort of thing, which I'm not willing to do. So I feel like my stuff doesn't really get like sent out on Etsy, if you know what I mean. So that's part of it. And then the other part is just, like I said, the fees. So thinking about putting stuff back on YouTube or Etsy, it's a lot more work too to list things on Etsy. So the price will be higher than if you join my channel membership. But at least that is an option. So let me know what you guys think about that. So that's kind of my YouTube update. Let's talk work. We've officially made it through our first year of running the business. We hit our anniversary, I guess, on February 1st. So officially been running a business for a year. And I feel like I'm finally starting to nail the work-life balance. Like, with the exception of what I was just talking to you about me taking lazy weekends and then struggling to catch up during the week. That's still something I'm working on. The best way that I know to do it is just to dedicate a day on the weekend to catching up with everything. I'm still not great at coming home from work and doing the things I need to do here around the house so that it doesn't get backed up with like dishes and laundry and that sort of thing. But I feel like I've gotten much better about scheduling like appointments around work and certainly dedicating time to YouTube. All last year I was very much MIA from YouTube, and this year I feel like I've been kind of nailing the consistency for the most part. Posting videos regularly here. Now, I don't know if they are necessarily like the best quality. Certainly I have less time to dedicate now to editing and setting videos up and stuff, so maybe the lighting's not great, or sometimes the editing is a little bit rushed, but I'm getting the videos out. I haven't ghosted you guys yet, so I feel like that's really good. So overall, like, I feel like I'm finally adjusting. I've also been making it a point to try to work on my routines. If you guys have been watching my goal setting videos, you know that's a big goal of mine. So finally feel like I'm not just running around like a chicken with her head cut off. Like, definitely things aren't perfect, and it's definitely still a struggle sometimes, but I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of this whole like working mom life, I guess. Come to terms with the fact that I'm not going to be able to be at every single one of Austin's events. You guys know he's super involved in soccer, and he's also involved in other things at school, and so there have been like meetings and quiz bowl competitions and stuff that we haven't been able to attend, being that we have to work. And that's just, he's made it clear to me that he doesn't care, you know, it's not a big deal to him, but it's a big deal to me. You know, it's something that as a stay-at-home mom for 20 years, I've been able to go to everything, and having to miss out on those things, I feel a lot of guilt, even though he doesn't care, and also just like disappointment in having to miss things. And I realize that this is something that, working parents have dealt with forever, but for me it's new, and kind of coming to terms with that, but also like knowing that I am in control of my own schedule, being that I run my business and I'm my own boss, helps too. Like, if there is something that we absolutely don't want to miss, we can just rearrange our work schedules and make it happen. So I realize I'm in a very lucky place in terms of that. Like, not everybody has the luxury of being able to just take a day off whenever they want to. So overall, I've gotten myself into a really great situation with work. Going to work full-time after being a stay-at-home mom for 20 years, I couldn't have asked for a better situation. If I was going to work for someone else, not being able to be in control of my own schedule, I think it would be a lot harder. So I'm just really grateful the fact that we made it through our full first year. We haven't shut our doors or screwed anything up too royally. You know what I mean? Feels really good, so I'm proud of myself. I came out the other side of the first year of running a business, and the business is still intact, and I haven't gone crazy, so I consider that a win. So that was a lot of work for sort of a mediocre result, I think. This top part was not cooperating with me. It was very frizzy, so I just kind of pulled it back a little bit. Here's what the back looks like. I haven't really seen the back. Back of my head's none of my business, but hopefully you guys... Ooh, can't even focus. See, it's so good, my camera can't even focus on it. No, yeah, it's fine. So that's the hair done. It took longer than I thought, so now I need to kind of rush through skincare and makeup. I filmed a sort of chatty get ready with me video for my channel members a while back now. And I had a lot of fun with it, but I definitely remember, now that I'm doing it again, everything takes twice as long when you're being chatty and trying to make sure that the camera stays focused and you're in frame and all that. So I need to try to remember that for next time and plan accordingly and start getting ready a little bit earlier so that I'm not late for work. Although, as previously mentioned, I am my own boss, so I'll let myself get away with it. So I'm just gonna put my contacts in really quick. I'm gonna not make you watch that because that's icky. While I'm away, I will brush my teeth and then we'll get back into chatting it up this morning while I get my makeup on. Okay, so I'm starting with my skincare now. I have this thermal water. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about every product. I'll just kind of list them down below. If you have questions about a specific thing, you can let me know. But I like to start my skincare with damp skin. Helps everything kind of sink in a little bit better, I have noticed. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. I'm no skincare expert, but this is kind of what I do. So just get my serums and potions and lotions on real quick here. Sunscreen, most important. I use the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen. If you are not wearing sunscreen every day, I promise you, it's one change that you can make to your skincare routine. It's going to make the biggest difference. And again, I'm no skincare expert, but I've got plenty of like dark spots and sun damage. I wish that I had started wearing sunscreen every single day in my teen years. I try to encourage my boys to do that so that they don't run into the same problems as I do. Like, forget about the health benefits of wearing sunscreen. If nothing else, it will help you to look younger longer. So yeah, like I said, I like the Unseen sunscreen. It's almost out, actually. I have the e.l.f. one as well. I haven't tried the e.l.f. like invisible one that's the dupe for this. I have tried the e.l.f. glowy one, and I do like it as well. Just wear sunscreen. Promise me you'll do that if you don't already. Where is my moisturizer? Giant thing of moisturizer. If it would have been a snake, it would have bitten me. Still using and loving the CosRX products. Like the Snail Mail stuff. I love it. I think it makes my skin look so radiant. I have very dry skin, so my skin loves the moisture. It just slurps it right up. I don't know. I think it would be good for oily skin as well. I've heard a lot of people with lots of different skin tones and skin issues recommend this stuff. It deserves all the hype it gets. Truly. Okay, so the other thing that I do skincare wise is the eye cream. So I'm going to let this sink in for a few minutes, put on my sunscreen, and then we'll do some makeup. Okay, so while I was waiting for my skincare to kind of sink in, I went ahead and got myself dressed, messed up my hair in the process, of course, and I will likely end up dropping makeup on my sweater now. Yes, I said sweater. We're doing winter this week in Michigan, apparently. It is 20 degrees this morning, or 26 degrees. And I think the high is only supposed to go up to 35. So they're talking about snow flurries. So I put on a sweater. I'm just gonna really quickly just slap on some makeup now because all of my yammering has taken up my precious get ready time, and now I have to do like 10-minute makeup. So I like this product a lot. You're gonna hear me talk about it in my favorites video, but I know not everybody watches those videos. Anytime I try to do a video that's like different from my norm, like vlogs, budget videos, grocery hauls, they just don't get as many views. I don't actually anticipate this video getting many views, which is fine. You know, people like what they like and what they're used to. I really like branching out and doing different types of content. And so even though those videos aren't as successful, I still do them because I enjoy them. Anyways, I'm rambling. This is what I'm talking about. CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence. I love lightweight, minimal coverage makeup. I feel like I have, you know, decent skin, so I can get away with it. Other than, I mean, I showed you guys up close, my sunspots and stuff like that. This is lightweight. It's beautiful, gives my skin a little bit of a glow. I just like to set it with some powder, and if I need a little bit of concealer, I do that as well. I need to go through and organize my makeup better. It's going to be one of my projects this year with my organized home goal. But this month I'm working on my laundry room. Maybe next month I'll focus on my bathroom. Let me know if you guys want to see like decluttering and organization videos. My bathroom is a hot mess. I have way too many products. So I'm going to just use a little bit of cream blush. That was probably too much. These Rare Beauty blushes are highly pigmented. And a little bit goes a long way. And typically, I recommend doing just one cheek at a time. But I'm able to make this work. See how beautiful that glow is? Probably not, because my camera quality is not great, but this is Worth. It's my favorite cream blush. So there's that. I was gonna use the NARS bronzer. It's a cream bronzer as well. I like cream products for my dry skin. And this NARS one in particular blends out beautifully. It's expensive. There's other more affordable options, but I do like this one a lot. And this one is in Laguna. It's their lightest one, I think. Isn't that pretty? Just give my face a little bit of color. I'm as pale can be. Just go ahead and blend all that a little bit better. So I joined back up with Weight Watchers last week. If you watched my weigh-in video, you would know. So this was like my first week on program, back on program. After a long break, I did Weight Watchers, in 2017 and was really successful. I did Weight Watchers after that and was successful. When I work the program, it works for me. And I haven't officially weighed in yet, so I don't know exactly how it's going, but it feels great. Been eating way more fruits and vegetables and just making the healthier choice most of the time this week. Weight Watchers really encourages me to do that. So I've really been enjoying it. I'm hoping this is going to be a successful thing for me. I really need to lose the weight. I was thinking about Austin's big milestones coming up. Like, he'll be a junior next year, so he's got, you know, prom and then graduation and soccer senior night and all of that. And I want to be in the best of health for all those things so that I can be around and so that I can look my best. And, you know, grandbabies in the future, marriages for my children, like, I want to be around for that. So I really need to get this weight off. So I'm trying Weight Watchers again, moral of the story. I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess. I have about a dozen mascaras open right now. My toxic trait is that I have to try every single new mascara immediately, even if I already have one open. So trying to work my way through them. This is one of them. I like that Essence mascaras. They're really affordable. My lashes are not fantastic by any stretch of the imagination. They need all the help they can get. I have that Thrive tubing mascara that I got in my FabFitFun box. And I really want to try it, but I'm not letting myself open it until I use up some of these other ones because, like I said, I don't literally have a dozen mascaras open, but I do have like 4. So, all right, that's that. Let me just color in my eyebrows a little bit. They need a lot of help. I've been using a serum on them to try to have them be less sparse. Like, I don't know if it's a hormonal thing or just an age thing, but I have very, very sparse lashes, lots of bald spots, and I just like to fill them in. Makes me feel more confident. On days that I go out, even when I don't wear like a face of makeup, I still like to go in and just touch up my brows a little bit. I'm not great at it, but just makes me feel more confident. I feel like having the sparse, patchy brows makes me look older. And Lord knows, I don't need any help to make me look older. I certainly don't feel like I have necessarily aged super gracefully. Alright, so that's a little bit better. They're still not great. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to eyebrows. I probably should go and get them like professionally waxed or tinted or something, but I don't know where to go for that. So I am still using this very, very old fine fragrance mist from Bath & Body Works. It's the Honey Autumn Apple. I've had it for like a decade or something, but it's still going strong. It doesn't smell off. I continue to use it in an effort to try to use up some of the stuff that I have. Like I said, I'm deep into like decluttering, organizing, and getting rid of things. So that is my finished look. I do want to slap on something on my lips, but you guys are blocking my little drawer. Let me show you. This is the mess I've got. So what I've been using pretty much exclusively is this e.l.f. lip oil in pink quartz. It just gives a little bit of shine. And you guys are propped up on my husband's box from his cologne. So let's do that. Let's do this. And let me show you my outfit so I can go. All right, here's a quick look at my outfit of the day. Like I said, I was lazy this weekend, so the house is a bit messy. It always is. One of these days I'm going to get it together, and I'm going to come here in front of the mirror to show you my outfit, and the house is going to be clean. Not today. So I have this sweater. Like I said, we're doing winter in Michigan this week, so I need to be warm. My hair is not looking great, but whatever. I've got black jeans on, and I've got these little quilted sneakers from Amazon, which I love. That's my outfit, and that's the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.